Today we're going to be doing part 2 of Thorp Park, and yes, I have done a bit more in the back. So, as you can see, nothing's happened to the front, but we are going to be doing this in this video. Part 2, did I say? I meant to say part 3, because we've already done part 2. So, what I've done for Nemesis is Nemesis and Pharaoh is I've done the what do you call it, volcanoes, and I've done like lava coming out of the volcanoes because that's what's going to be in the back of it, and I've done the station to it, and I've even put Nemesis in it. I haven't built it, I've only done the station with the ride in it. But yeah, so nothing much has happened since I ended live the video yesterday. So I'm gonna obviously start this ride because I've got a ride POV of it, or POV. I've got a ride thingy of it, and yeah. So I'm just gonna open this up. Maybe open it a bit more up. I'm opening it very low. Maybe I shouldn't have done a wall there. And yeah, right. I'm just gonna put some bushes down here. So I'm gonna start this ride POV, and let's get going. So, looks like I'm going to have to start that part there. We're going to go straight onto advanced editor, I think, maybe. If I can turn that. No, I'm going to have to go down as well. So I'm going to turn it. So we'll do... So we'll go straight. So that's like a little part where it comes out. Looks like there we go into like a little cave or something like that. And so I'm gonna make a little like cave sort of thing with prismatives. I don't want it to be too big, so I'm probably just going to make it one actually. So maybe like that. I'll just end it here. I'll make it all rock though. Like that. So we'll do for the scenery rock. So I'm thinking of them tall ones here. Maybe not that. Maybe like something like that. And then a little one like that or something. So I'll paint that colours. Then I'm gonna go with grey rock. Because then I'm gonna add these at the back. And I can't move. Great. It's done this. I hate when this happens. And then paint them a bit darker. Then I'm gonna paint these. I need to do that. And then I'll do some maybe like, I think I got more rock. So I've got, maybe they're too small. Like, and then enough rough rock. Yeah. Gonna make this be made of rough rock, and then I can place the rock on top. Is this one in it? No, not that one, is it? So I can't find it now, the right one. What's here? I could just add some of them. And then I'm gonna do that. So that's the little cave it goes in. Very 10,000. It's costed me 10,000. That little cave. So I'm gonna paint them. I like that colour. So now I'm gonna. Is that for the roof, kind of? Then I'm gonna. In there. I don't think I'll be doing that little turn thing. So when it comes out, then I think it goes straight into the lift hill. Straight. Straight. Oh, brakes. And it can go up. There are the brakes. Quite high. And then at max we'll go with that. So we go straight. And I want to turn this a tiny bit as it starts to make its descent. Maybe I'll stretch that out a little bit. And it needs to go a bit straight. Then I'm gonna like straighten it up a tiny bit. And then we're gonna go, actually no, it needs to go even further down, didn't realise that. And then I'm gonna let it skim the water line. So I'm gonna do that, and then we can kind of like turn it off a tiny bit. I know I was gonna say that I can't do it now. I'm just gonna go straight back up then. I'll go that way. Does it go that way? Oh, there's a loop. Well, I didn't know that. So let's go straight into a loop. I think it won't let me do this one. So I'll turn it up a tiny bit. Just keep doing that if you ever need to do a loop. Just every time you do it, invert it a little bit more. And then after the loop, it's just gonna go straight. Oh, what have I done? And then I'm gonna straighten it up a tiny bit, and then I want to go kind of like straighten off a little bit, if you know what I mean, but that'll just be really rough, so I'm gonna up a bit, so then I can go up. Actually no, that looks stupid, so we'll go on to that, turn it, and then I'll go up, and then it can do a sort of turn, is it? Oh, did a half turn there. And then we're gonna make sure it turns so it does, it goes from there, so it's gonna fully round and back to normal. Then which way does it turn off after it? And then we're gonna start to go down. And we're gonna turn it and go down. Then I'm gonna turn a tiny bit. I'm gonna go back up a tiny bit and do a little turn or something. And then I need to turn. And then I'm gonna make it go straight. I know that's not like actually how it is, but like then it can turn round. I knew it was gonna say that. Then I'm gonna turn it as far as it can go. There we go. Down. Up another loop. And I'm gonna straighten it up, and after that I think there's enough space now. And then I'm gonna, no, it's not gonna be. And then I can like sort of, maybe something like this. On like a full loop. So I'm gonna turn it fully round. Then it can go this way. And we can go for I want to snap it to grid because I think it's going to be a zoom in. So I'm going to make sure it's quite straight, because if it's not straight we won't be able to use brakes. And we're going to go literally down. Maybe a bit further down actually. Maybe not that far down. Like that. Because I think then it's another loop. Oh no, turns up. Because is that the station now? Turn. We can turn it up a bit. Too far now? No, it's too far. Yes. No, that's gonna need brakes. Then I can like bring it back into the station, but we're gonna need it to go down. So I'll do some brakes. I think that is Nemesis in Furrow done. Obviously we're gonna need to do some thingy, but I'm gonna ride it then. So let's go, I guess. Maybe it doesn't even go round the first thing, so I'm gonna have to go around it. I know what I've got to do though, because what I need to do is quite easy. I need to do the operations, so yeah. So gravity multiplier up, track friction up, and then I want the brakes power to be quite good, so 200. Just gonna put it on testing because I was kind of annoyed about that. So yeah, I need it to make the first thing, but so it's gonna go up the chain lift and nope, right. Don't know why it's not doing that. I think I've got an idea. So if I go onto the track, when it's at the bottom, I could add like really, really, really small. Do that. Oh, I can't even add a booster. I've just realised that's what I was about to do. Add a booster. Maybe it's just too big of a loop. I'll try. Let me just like edit that, and then I'm gonna go onto this. Okay. So we'll go even further back. Okay, maybe that's too far because now it's two. That's two thingy. Don't even know if I can call that a roller coaster. Right, so we'll go up. That looks shit, but I'm gonna have to go with it because it doesn't seem to want to do it. Though I should have put the track friction down. I should have tried that before because it gets really fast. You see, it's the track friction what I think, because it never does this. So if I put it on testing again, it should zoom off. Because there's no reason for it to stop. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take away the brakes. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. I'm gonna try and see if I can do a proper loop. I think oh, that is so smooth, bro. It doesn't look smooth, but it probably is smooth. Yeah. I'm gonna put, first off I'm putting bloody brakes up, and then I'm gonna use this to go back at, because if it's going fast enough I can go back onto the normal loop. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that is. So that's the original piece. Right, don't know why it's doing a turn. It's supposed to just go straight. What the heck is going on here? I think I'm gonna have to redo this little loop again. I'm gonna get my original loop back. But that's not gonna happen. That could work. Let's put it on test, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So it goes up. I'm gonna remove the brakes at the bottom of there. Yep. Everything is working. Although I don't like that, because yay! So that's how it's gonna go. Then I'm gonna have to remove these at the bottom. And then these go, so it's just these two. Just normal pieces, please. So normal builds. And yeah. And then I'm gonna put that on test. Nope. I could just go down. Right, so this is, what do you call it? Nemesis. Well, whatever Nemesis is, my Nemesis. Let's just put it on open for like a second. So as you can see, that's mine done, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice and smooth. It doesn't look smooth, which is the annoying part. It looks really rough, but it's not rough. So I'm gonna add some terrain actually, because before I forget, I need to add water here. I don't think there's water here in real life, but like, I'm just gonna add water there. It's like, why not? Then I'm gonna do the same over here, remove air. And then I'm gonna like remove that, put water in that. Then I'm gonna put water in, which is the next victim of the water. I'm gonna try and make a little upwards thing. do now I know it's there. I'm gonna kind of like do that. That makes sense. Oh, we haven't even done it closed off. Then I'm gonna close it off here. This is when you come close to touching the water. And then I want to put some rocks here. And then like that. And then I'm gonna put lots of trees because we can't be seeing the rest of the track. I'm not gonna fill tree gaps in for now. Maybe when I've finished lots of things we can. And then, oh my gosh, I can't even place a fucking tree. Why do these trees have to be in the way? So I think everything's good here except I'm wanting it to be really bright in here. So I think I'm gonna delete this middle one and then I'm gonna put the bright, get some torches, so spotlight. It's gonna be at full. It's gonna be on, have this yellowish thing. Because I'm gonna delete these actually. And I'll put the rocks behind it. And then I'll delete that and delete that. And then use this. I think I can use this anyway. So, see that, that'll be on full brightness at you. So go on pulse. Yes, that one's good. And then I guess I'll just dot trees around. So I think that is Nemesis in Furo, or if I'm saying it wrong, I don't know, but that's how I'm gonna say it. But I think that's it done. In fact, I'm wanting to do this really quick. Delete all these, and then add trees at the back. And then add the bushes here. I'm not looking at my money as I'm doing this. I'll laugh. $79,000. So this is it done. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to ride it one last time. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. So let's go. So I'm going to make it a full-on experience as you come into it. So I'm going to... Here we go. Right, sorry guys, I did not know that advert was going to come on. But yeah, that is the whole of my Nemesis Infuro, and that is it for today's video, since that was such an expensive and big build and hard build. I think we only need now, all we need is, what is it? Now all we need is stealth, and after stealth, that's all of the roller coasters done. Because there's Nemesis, Infuro, and Stealth, and Saw. I like the way this map says Saw new for 2009. Anyway, so this must be a very old map, but I'm going to stick to this map. That's... Oh no, we have Colossus Osmot. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm just going to stick to this, I think. So, yeah, I think that's it. We've got 2 more to do, but then we've got obviously lots of rides to do. But with that, that is today's video coming to an end. So if you did enjoy watching today's video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe and keep notifications on. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.